What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. One Piece 603, I think. Nothing too crazy last episode other than this like devil's fruit formation transfer being born. I had a couple of you kind of give me a breakdown of it. I don't know what Smiley is or was originally. Again, just some, of course, some sentient. Because you don't even have the. Because don't we have? Isn't Vegapunk given like random staplers, like devil's fruits? I don't know how that's possible, but even if Smiley was a living thing or not, he himself had a devil's fruit, and the big massive piece of candy that he consumed killed him. So then your devil's fruit just spawns. Do the devil's fruit spawn to a nearby fruit in your area, or just any fruit in the world? I don't know. I kind of like both aspects of it, of it spawning to a fruit nearby. So imagine like you're going against somebody and you finally take them out and like you have interest in their devil's fruit, or you're somebody that has interest in their devil's fruit. And you know, like, oh shit, like Whitebeard, for example, when he died, or Ace in that situation. It's like, oh, well, I'm somebody out here that doesn't have a devil's fruit and Ace died. Like, where's the closest like bushel of fruit? Let me see if it spawned. Like, that'd be kind of cool that you could kind of pinpoint it. But I also like the just like Dragon Ball aspect of it, to where like once it's used, it gets scattered anywhere in the world. I kind of like that aspect of it as well. So I don't know what the specifics of it are in the actual story, if it's to a nearby fruit or any fruit. I guess I'm fine either way. I do kind of like the Dragon Ball aspect of it more, of like it could be anywhere. Imagine a random kid off in a village somewhere and he just gets spawned like the Logia fire fruit. Like, what? Like, I think that would just be wild. So I don't know what the specifics are, but I'm guessing that's the explanation there. So what was Smiley's fruit specifically? Some like slime monster salamander thing, or I don't know. Regardless, classic villain in a story decides to not just double tap the head and kill everybody in that little sea prism cell that he has, could literally just walk up and shoot them all in the head and call it a day. But then we wouldn't have a story. So he's going to release them back out here. Major flaw. I'm sure we'll make it back inside, be ass, do what we do, and go from there. So let's see what we got. See what we get. All right. Oh, kid. He says you're not that guy. $200 million bounty. Kid's got a 400 plus on him. Mm-hmm. Does he have his arm in something metal, or is he holding it on his arm with his devil's fruit? And where are you guys? Everyone's watching this broadcast in some like deep underground castle or some shit. Where? Oh god, not him again. Are all of them just hanging out in a castle together? Where? What? Eh? Out of our lair. You know, half of these guys, not half of these guys, 90% of them, I don't think they're anything. Any of these guys, I don't take them serious at all. Just no threat. Wait, Hawkins. What are we doing? What? Eh? Making sure the mic's on. Shit. We got an alliance going. They got an alliance going. But I'm sure, like Frankie and Robin and some others, I'm sure these other supernovas they'll have their parts to play. They'll have some cool fights. Like we saw in the Archipelago, like they'll have their moments, but when it comes time to actually do something, I don't take any of them serious. Frankie, you can't do anything. Your big robot ass that spent years, like, manipulating yourself. You can't get out of those chains or project anything. Okay. That's a start. Something. Hmm? God, the effects on Caesar just have not gotten weak the entire time. They just haven't. Well, clearly Law has a plan here. One would think. Well, now we're weak and we can't breathe, so good shit. Now what? I still don't even really know what does and doesn't affect Frankie. The one that's like 90% cyborg or whatever he is. But man was getting out of there the whole time. I'm assuming then he's the one that gave Chopper the note then. What the hell? He set a bunch of shit up. Ah. Okay. But what are the chances he's the one that got the fake one put on him? And none of the others did. Well, I guess they would notice, so. Fair. Yeah, leave those two chained up. I can't trust Smoker and his girl. Exactly. I don't know if we can really let them go. Switch him back. There you go. But he still doesn't have his heart. Ugh. Don't scream like a woman. So what do you do about, like, I guess his ability, you can just walk around without a heart. You're just on your straight Davy Jones shit. Like, good luck killing me, stabbing me in the chest, and leaving me thinking you pierced my heart just for you to walk away and know that my heart is all the way in East Blue and I'm in the Grand Line. Ergo. Mm-hmm. Smoker? You got something to say, or? Yeah. Yeah, y'all go deal with Virgo, if they even can. Alright, can Smoker put his Navy pride aside for 2 seconds? A favor for a favor. I'll free you if. I'm sure I can take you as your word. Alright. Sing. Yeah, you can catch us later. Like, yeah. Well, how dare he do whatever he pleases? How dare he? Well, what are we doing about the smoke? Can, like, Law put it in a room and contain it? Can he make a room that big? I don't know. Well, the plan went to shit. Okay, he's over here with... Okay. And you guys? Tell me how to get in. How are you going to get past the move that you got caught slipping with last time? I'm sure he'll come... I mean, Luffy rarely gets hit with the same thing twice. Even though there's some matchups I'd like to see him run again. To see how he would get out of it. Just because it was so, like, point blank and quick. Like the Caesar, the Magellan, some other interactions where it's like, what would he do in that situation if he had to do it again? And it still doesn't... Yes, that. What do we do about the stone petrifying poisonous gas? Anybody got any ideas? We're listening to any and all. I keep forgetting about the kids aspect of it all. Guys, they can't keep running like this forever. I don't even think that dragon's big enough to cure you guys. The animation, the artwork is slipping a little bit. I would say Nami's body can't keep up. Yes. Yes, Nami's body can't keep up. She's not trained for this shit. And there he goes. Classic. Well, we all need to get on that dragon. Look at this dude. Man's moving his ass as quick as he can, too. He is booking it. Is that us on the dragon? It is. That's you and your body. Is the dragon still not taking flight? Oh, God. Bro. Exactly. Can you take flight? Get off its wings or something? Classic nosebleed. I guess that dragon isn't gonna... He's dead. He's gone. Is Brownbeard about to sacrifice himself here? Okay. It's the most useless dragon ever. Alright. Yo, leave the dragon. Fuck him. No, dragon, don't. Fair. All this stress put on Brownbeard. What a guy. He's really doing it. Straight cartoon logic. Whoa. Yep, just make a quick door. Move that. In, out. I was about to say sword breaks. Need someone to come over with an almighty push or freeze it or something. Not gonna happen, but I'm just trying to think like what a... Especially in stories that have like good power scaling where you've kind of seen some like busted characters. I'd love to know like what would a Whitebeard or an Okaji or Sakazuki or Shanks do in this situation. You figure those guys would be strong enough to probably punch down the door, number one. But let's just say they couldn't. It's a C-prism wall. They touch it. They don't have the strength to really put into it. They can't go back. And they have to face the gas. I'm curious, what's the move? What's the go-to to cancel out the gas? It's opening. We do that? The kids do that? Where's Caesar and Virgo during all this? Chopper? What am I looking at? Oh shit, they're in. Law, Luffy, and Smoker. That's a lineup. Pretty strong three-man lineup. What's wild is I'm so curious, is there one pirate or one Navy man out there right now that could take the three of them at one time? Because we're starting to get up there power-wise. We're not at the top yet, but we're getting up there. I'm curious if a Shanks could 3v1 us. I don't know. Can you leave that open? We got some more people coming. Leave it open, leave it open, leave it open. We need 10 seconds. Somebody, say you see something. Quick. Yo, Law, I need you to open that for us one time. But then what are we about to... But even if you cut a massive hole in it, how are we going to plug it for the gas? Oh, shit. Dually swordsman. The gas is still going to get in. Zoro out here giving the commands. The episode's gonna end? We didn't do shit this entire episode. We're in. Now, are you telling me that Zoro or him couldn't have cut that by themselves, or no? I mean, it's just given the time. I'm sure they both probably could. But given the current situation and how fast we're approaching and the gas behind us in XYZ. Law, I need you to plug that hole, by the way. The gas? Guys, that's great, but what about the gas? Law, switch them back and close the door for me. Not the hat with the earmuffs and the puff jacket. So the only one unaccounted for is Chopper. Who knows what mischievous things he's getting into? Mischievous, however you prefer to pronounce that. But aside from that, nothing really happened there. You know, Law's like, oh, I put up fake chains just in case, blah, 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 XYZ. They break free, which we knew they were going to break free, whether he did that or not. Oh, and Frankie. Wait, was Frankie with us there? Go back to like about when they showed everybody there. They had Robin was, yeah, this shot right here. Hold on, let me put up, you don't want to get copyrighted here. I don't think Frankie was with this picture here. I don't think he was. No, he's not. Okay, so Frankie and Chopper are unaccounted for. Well, we know Chopper's in here. We still don't know how long he has to hold out or what he's going to do. And Frankie's going to get the ship. And we will go from there. So I think it would only be right if Smoker was the one to like throw hands with Virgo, just because, you know, he's trying to do things admirably for the Marines and XYZ. You got this guy that's like double, triple crossing, working with undergrounds and pirates and blah, 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 blah. Smoker's all about like the anti-establishment, but I'm part of the establishment. You know how that goes. So like, what does Law do? And then who takes Caesar? It's just a lot of questions with that. Not bad. I'm glad everybody's free and everybody's here. And we'll take it from there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,